No doubt about it. It was a Motilon footprint. We have penetrated into the Motilon territory. It was a foolish thing to do, but as I say, that was 15 years ago.
Well, what have they got to do with the Jaguars?
Oh, the Motilones, Mr. Bailey, worship the Jaguar. Their priests call themselves Jaguar men. At the full moon, they dress in Jaguar skins. Even the heads. They dope themselves with chicha and kill just like the Jaguar himself.
Oh, wait a minute, Cervetti. Save that stuff for the tourists. We're down here on business.
Oh, I realize how fantastic it must sound to you, Senor Bailey. But if you are determined to go into the Motilon's country, I must give you the facts, fantastic or not.
Now, look, we're going out there to find oil for your company. You just put up the money and let me and Lang worry about those Jaguar men and all that other stuff.
Very well, gentlemen, but I suggest you tell everyone you are going into the jungle to hunt jaguar. If word gets around that you are going for oil, you might attract more cutthroats than porters.
Okay, as far as anybody else is concerned, we're hunting for jaguars.
Mr. Cervente.
Yes, Senor Lang.
About those Motilons.
Motilones.
Motilones. Isn't there some way we can make a deal with them? They must have their price like everybody else.
Many men have ventured into the Motilon country and never been heard of again. And as far as I'm concerned, only one Motilon has ever been brought into captivity. It was on that same tragic expedition of ours. We heard a scream. It sounded like a wounded animal. Dr. Powell pointed to the ground near our feet. It's a child.
The Motilon boy. Careful.
Ahí, dame la mano. Agarra, agarra, dame la mano.
I warned you, Francisco.
And now he's a very brilliant young man. Dr. Powell had raised him as though he were his own son.
Very interesting, Cervente. But what we need is somebody with a thorough knowledge of the Motilone country.
No one knows more about it than Dr. Powell. I suggest you have a talk with him.
Thank you, we will. Right away.
Good luck, gentlemen.
See you later, Mr. Cervente.
When Cervetti told us about you bringing that boy home, I thought it was just another wild story, like the one about the Jaguar men.
Hardly. He's as civilized as you or I.
This I'd like to see. Where do you keep him locked up?
Bonanova, would you mind coming in a moment, please? I'd like you to meet Mr. Bailey and Mr. Lang.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bailey. Mr. Lang.
Oh, it's an excellent job.
Thank you. This completes our collection.
Oh, fine.
Pleased to have met you, gentlemen.
Well?
Hard to believe that only 15 years ago he was just a little savage.
Well, aren't all little boys sort of savages?
I guess you're right, Doc.
What's the matter, Juano?
They stared at me as though I were some sort of a wild animal.
Oh, don't talk like that.
Cervente says you know as much about the Motilones as anybody. We could sure use your help.
You said yourself you'd like another chance to go back and study the natives.
You sound very tempting, gentlemen.
Then how about it, Doc?
Well, I have many more opportunities ahead of me and I have many more years. Yes, I'll accept your offer.
That's fine, Doc. You got yourself a deal. I'll arrange for a riverboat. We'll be ready to start in 2 days.
Good.
By the way, Doctor, about those supplies.
Just a minute. Johnny,
Yes, Father?
will you help me pack my camp equipment? I'm joining Mr. Bailey and Mr. Lang on an expedition
Expedition? Where to?
to the Motilon country.
Motilone country.
Say, you got a boyfriend?
Yes. Juano.
You mean that kid in there? Oh, honey, what you need is a man like me. Say, why don't you come along on the expedition with us? I could use a secretary. Now, wait a minute, honey. You don't have to be afraid of me.
All right, Steve, come on. We got work to do.
Sure, Marty, sure.
See you in the morning.
Oh, no, we've been over this before. You can't go on the expedition because within the week you'll hear from the university and you'll be on your way to school.
Father, I don't want to go to university. I want to go with you.
You want to be an ethnologist, don't you?
You know I do. So why should I go to university to study primitive man while he's roaming the Amazon bush 100 miles from here?
You know as well as I do that first you must get a proper foundation in the basic sciences. Then you can join me in field work.
You sure you don't have another reason?
Now, what other reason could I have?
Perhaps you don't trust me. Perhaps you're afraid to take me into the jungle.
Johnny, what are you talking about?
Maybe you're afraid that 15 years are not long enough for me to forget I was once a motorlone.
That's nonsense.
Could it be you're not quite sure that you have completely civilized me? If you took me into the jungle, I might revert into a savage again?
Well, you're much too stubborn to be a savage. That happens to be a civilized failing. Now, forget all this nonsense. You're going back to school and you're going to become a fine scientist.
Yes, Father.
Rita, you see that he leaves the moment that letter comes.
Yes, I will.
Study hard, son. We're going the next expedition together.
Hurry up, Doc. The boys are coming over to pick up your stuff.
Glad you came in. Things to check with you.
I still think we ought to take a secretary along. Man gets awful lonesome out there in that jungle. What do you say, Princess? Come on, go with us.
Please.
Leave her alone.
Sure, sure. No offense, man.
Juano, it's here. It's here. It's from the university. Open it. Hurry.
I'm afraid. I know they don't want me.
Because our quota for this semester is filled, we regret to inform you that we must postpone the consideration of your application for another year. Oh, Juano.
Quota is filled. Why don't they say what they mean? There's no place in the university for savages.
But you are wrong.
They think I'm still in the cave.
Where are you going?
Back to the jungle where I belong.
Ándale! Por aquí, eh?
Yeah, make it nice and light.
Pronto, eh? Take it easy with that crate. See? Hurry up and get it aboard. Hey, aquí.
Well, if your mind is made up to go, I have nothing more to say.
I told you not to drop it.
Take it easy, Steve.
If that thing is busted, I'll kill the stupid Indian.
We break nothing, senor. See for yourself.
Keep away from that!
It was an accident, senor.
What do you mean an accident? He just knows it.
Look out, Steve!
Go, Johnny! For a moment, I thought
That I was aiming at Bailey? If I wanted him dead, I would let the croc do it. Senor Bailey! Get out of the water! Quick!
Bailey, hurry! Piranha!
Take care of that croc.
This is not the place to talk. Get on shore quick.
What's the big rush?
Look for yourself. Piranha.
Piranha usually attack when there's blood in the water.
It's hard to believe a fish 6 inches long can do that much damage.
Well, they travel in packs. More than half their body is mouth, armed with razor-sharp teeth. Now, a few months ago, a native was canoeing in these waters, and he carelessly let his hand slip into the water. Before he pulled it out, the piranha had struck. When he got his hand back, it was nothing but a skeleton.
Bueno.